Be honest. How many apps do you open whenever you want to buy or sell your USDT to Fiat? You probably open 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 apps, right? Because if you are anything like me, you are moving from app to app like an EFCC investigator, building a case, trying to make sure you don't get a terrible rate. You check one app, the rate looks good. You check the other, and the rate looks even better. You go back to the first apps, and suddenly the rate has changed. At that point, you are no longer trading crypto. You are playing hide and seek with exchange rates. Now, why does this even matter? Well, there are 3 major problems most crypto users face whenever they want to buy or sell USDT for Fiat. First, finding the best rates can be stressful. You end up jumping between multiple platforms just to compare prices. Second, even when you find a great rate, the provider may not be available to process your transaction quickly. Sometimes you finally find the best rate and you're already calculating your profit in your head, then boom, provider unavailable. And you are left staring at your screen like a Manchester United fan checking the league table. Third, for larger transactions, a single provider may not have enough liquidity to execute the trade efficiently. So instead of checking multiple apps, comparing rates manually, and worrying about availability and liquidity, what if just one platform can handle all of that for you? Well, that is exactly what RampHub was built for. Seriously speaking, life is already hard enough. Nobody should have to conduct a full market survey just to sell 50 USD. And that is why you need RampHub. One dashboard, multiple providers, zero stress. RampHub is an on-ramp and off-ramp aggregator that compares multiple providers in real time, helping users find the best available options based on price, provider availability, and execution reliability. One thing I personally love is that you only complete KYC once and instantly gain access to multiple providers. No more creating accounts everywhere like you're collecting loyalty cards. Let me show you how it works. Here on RampHub, after you might have registered with the link attached to this video or in the description, do your KYC in just 1 minute. I can choose whether I want to buy or sell my assets. I simply enter the amount I want to trade, and RampHub instantly compares multiple providers and present the best available options. You can choose the network of your choice. For me, it's Solana all the way. Fast transactions, no fees, and no stories that touches. That is why I always choose Solana. Notice that it's not just showing rates. It's also helping identify providers that are available to execute the transaction smoothly, which means less waiting time and faster settlements. This means I can stop playing detective and let RampHub do the hard work for me. Here is something many people overlook. The best rate isn't always the best experience. Imagine provider A offers the highest rate, but they are unavailable. Provider B offers a slightly lower rate, but can complete the transaction immediately. Now, most competitive tools only focus on price. RampHub doesn't just help you find the best rates. It helps you find the best rate that can actually get your transaction done. Because a beautiful rate that cannot execute is just motivational speaking. And RampHub can even suggest smarter routes across supported assets and networks to help you get better execution. If you're a business moving serious volume, things get even more interesting for you. Instead of depending on a single provider, RampHub gives you access to multiple liquidity sources, helping you execute larger trades more efficiently. And there's also an API and SDK that fintechs, wallets, exchanges, and payment apps can integrate directly into their products. And if anything goes wrong during a transaction, RampHub support team helps coordinate resolution across providers, so you are not left alone figuring things out alone. One more time, RampHub also has a referral program that rewards you for bringing new users onto the platform. So if you're already the crypto plug in your friend group, you might as well learn from it. Now you complete your first transaction and experience a smarter way to buy and sell crypto. Now, if after watching this video you still don't understand what RampHub is or how it works, then you may need to schedule an emergency meeting with your village people, because at that point the problem is no longer RampHub.